Hello and welcome to Clare for a quick update in July 2020 of progress on my Stour Valley line layout. I thought today we'd have some big trains and some little trains. So let's start off with a arrival from Colchester, a rather little train. This is a Heljan railbus converted to P4. It has a solid chassis and weighs a ton. It tends to bounce over the rail joints somewhat, but there again I understand that was probably entirely prototypical. Having stopped in the platform, we can look at some of the work I've been doing over the last few months. We've now ballasted the section moving away towards Cambridge and have made a start on the cattle dock. The left hand side of the cattle dock still has needs the fence to hold the cattle in. The rectangular hole in the middle is where there was a rather strange grain elevator which was installed after they'd stopped using it as a cattle dock. And lorries would reverse down the cattle dock and tip their grain into a little corrugated iron hut, and that would then the grain would then get lifted into a wagon. You can see that one of the railway workers has a fairly successful little allotment going on the side of the embankment here, cutting here, which was spotted in some of the photographs I've got. Also, I've made a start on the goods shed, which still needs quite a lot more work, but I'm quite pleased with the way that's coming on. So, having given the token to the signalman, the signalman has now been able to gain the section from Clare to Cavendish, and coming through we have a long freight. This is being hauled by the latest addition to my loco collection, which is a Bachmann B1, which has had a chassis from Dave Bradwell underneath it, which was a great deal of fun to build, and it's been really excellent because the support I've had from Mr. Bradwell on getting this thing built and running has been excellent, and also had a lot of support from the Scale 4 forum. So that's hauling quite a long through goods train. Wait, and you can see it going over the door, past the box containing the 3D printer, and then onto my fiddle yard cassette system on the other side of the room. The sharp-eyed amongst you will have noticed that the starter signal here was clear when that freight train went past. That's because I had to dismount the servos underneath while I did the ballasting and grass work. So now the rail bus is leaving, going over where the bridge over the Stour will be, and squeaking somewhat nicely. will make its way round onto the fiddle yard in the opposite direction. So now we have another local haul passenger train, this time a D16 from a PDK kit. Hauling a stopping passenger from Cambridge to Colchester. With the Claude safely in the station and stopped at the starter, we can signal a DMU coming from Colchester in the other direction. And off it goes, continuing its journey to Cambridge. And having departed, we can signal the Claude away, both with the starter signal and with the advanced starter that's just the other side, just this side of the bridge. And there you go. After that flurry of activity, Clare station returns back to its usual state of affairs. Not a lot going on. Probably for another hour or two. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.